that helps all your local businesses and everything like that. And for them to kind of catch as much crap as they do is hard on them. I mean, for them to try to run a business and run in so many strict guidelines does not make it easy for them week in and week out.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said, I would be so stressed and felt so unwelcome. Why would I want to do anything? Why would I want to do anything? I mean, but they're still great people, and they had that great race last weekend. They've got the Butterball coming up, the 32nd running of the Woolidge Memorial Butterball. That's a big race for super late models. 20,059 to win. I'm sure we'll cover that on Finish Line here in the next couple of weeks because I'll be a part of that event for not only Ultimate but also Speed 51 TV, and it's just. Crazy that they're treated of that caliber, and I think they're awesome people working with Caution Anthony Wiseman. It's kind of funny. Caution called me up yesterday, Aaron, and he said, "Hey man, just want to let you know we're gonna have a Butterball a golf tournament the day after the race, and being the announcer and the man that you are, we'd love to have you come and play some golf with us, play 18 rounds with us, and bring your friends, and it all goes towards charity." It'll be announced very soon from Bill Lapinos at Richmond Raceway. But I think that's really cool that even though they're treated that way, they're still trying to do so many cool things for the racing community and for motorsports as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like they're always trying to do something to help the community, even when the community's not trying to help them.
Aaron,
that says a lot about them, and the Butterball is a huge race for them, and it has been for years, and pulls in a lot of people into the community. And, it for a lot of people camp there and everything like that. So, they're going to be going to the restaurants and everything in town. So,
absolutely.
Like I said, it's just, they're sometimes dealt a bad hand over there when they shouldn't be.
Hey, do you play golf? Do you play golf, Aaron? Are you going to go to the tournament?
I do. I did not know about that, but I will definitely look into it.
You got to be on my team. We got to be Team Wesley.
Okay, yeah. Once they put out the details, I'll check into it and see what's going on.
I think it's Anthony called me last night. I don't want to kind of let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. But it's going to be the Sunday after the Butterball. It's going to start at 9:00 at the golf course about 10 miles up the road from the racetrack, and it's going to be 18 holes. There's going to be burgers and hot dogs and drinks and adult drinks and sodas and beverages after it, and it's going to be a team of 4. So you could be on my team, Team Wesley. I'm a good golfer. Okay. I'm a good golfer. That's it.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out.
Yes. What do you average? What's your average on the green?
It depends. It changes every time I go to the course. Yeah. One day I may shoot mid-80s. The other day I may shoot over 100. So it's just all according to what golf game shows up that day.
I just like to knock the ball the hell out of the park. That's all I like to do.
It's a good stress reliever, that's for sure.
I am the Happy Gilmore announcer when it comes to golf, for sure. So definitely. Well, listen, it is so cool to have you on a Finish Line, buddy. What's your plans for the rest of the 2019 race season, man?
We're gearing up this weekend. We're headed up to Portsmouth Raceway Park up in Portsmouth, Ohio. They have the Mod Squad race this weekend, another 3,000 to win race. Really, from there, we'll be taking the next couple weekends off. I got to work. My dad and my uncle both race, so we're trying to get my dad's car done and get him out on the racetrack for the rest of the season.
Awesome.
And really, from there on out, it's just try to find big shows and show up and see if we can compete.
So your dad's going to also be running modifieds too?
Yes.
Cool. So, and I know when we spoke on the Wanted last night, you're planning on trying to go to Moeller and Atomic and even the Dirt Track World Championship.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how everything works out with our work schedule and all that. Sometimes it's a little tough for us to make it to Moeller. It's about 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2.5 hours from us. So
Gotcha.
Trying to get off on Friday and get up there is a little tough. But, we for sure will be at Dirt Track World Championship unless something happens between now and then. But that is our definite plans for that race. So once they start getting closer, we'll we'll see how everything works out schedule-wise and hopefully try to show up.
Final question before we get out of here. We've gone a little bit over time, past 5 minutes on our regular time spot here on Finish Line, which is okay. By the way, coming up, you know, you got this big win, and you won beating national drivers. Do you think of them as national modified contenders, like it would be a big super late model win at that as well? Or are they just another car number, another name? You know, what's your take of winning this big national modified event last weekend?
It's crazy. I mean, I look up to, you know, guys like that run series, you know, like Eddie, and you know, you got Seth Daniels and all them guys that run the series and stuff. That, I mean, I look at results and see them up front every weekend. So,
right.
I mean, I know like Seth got tore up, and like I said last night, as a competitor, I hate that everybody gets tore up, or hate that anybody gets tore up in a big wreck like that, because I want to beat everybody. If I win a race, I want to say that I outrun absolutely everybody. I don't want any what-ifs.
Gotcha.
So to be in a race with guys that I look up to and respect and everything like that is crazy. And, you know, it's, like I said, it doesn't seem real that not only did we win the race, but we led all 35 laps and had that good of a car at our home track.
Definitely. Hey, man, thank you for being on Finish Line. Before we let you go, thank out your sponsors on that number 38 for Awesome Aaron Brannon.
Mac Freeman & Son Auto Body, Schaefer Racing Oils, Jason Babyak, got Haddix Racing Parts, Prater Welding, Slicker Graphics, Mullins Race Engines, DRS Racing Shocks, Hustler Race Cars. There's not really many of these cars that's been built, and it's kind of a home chassis that a couple guys have come up with, and it's a really good car, and we keep trying to improve on it to make it better week in and week out.
Awesome. Cool deal, man. Well, definitely you got a winning piece right there as well. See you in a few weeks for the Butterball. Thank you for being on Finish Line, and congratulations, Awesome Aaron.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem, buddy. The driver of the car number 38 entry into Clay City, Kentucky, Awesome Aaron Branham, winner of the Renegades of Dirt Southern Swing at Richmond Raceway. Our final guest, Archives, will be up in a bit. Thank you for joining us on the Thursday, August 1st. What a way to kick off the month of August with Finish Line. For executive producer Trace Knight, running the boards, for Jason Myers, Brandon Overton, who was at Cedar Lake, not available. Also, John Brown, John Boy Brown on Facebook. We'll talk about his thoughts of what happened with Jason Myers tonight. I want to plug that. But thank you to our guests live on the show, including Jason Myers, Carson Ferguson, Aaron Branham, Steve Cerniak. Archives will be up in a bit. I'm Wesley Outland. Whether it's dirt, asphalt, drag, karting, whatever, the road to life, there is always a finish line. Make yours a great one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Go out and support your local racetracks. We'll do it again next Wednesday. Wesley Outland with you. God bless. Take care.
This episode of Finish Line is an exclusive production solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, transmission of the accounts without the express written consent or permission is restricted and prohibited. To hear this replay or other previous podcasts, download on iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, and TuneIn. As always, this show is for you. Thank you for listening and being a fan of motorsports.
This is Finish Line.